Assalamualaikum and hello to Dr. Khuzanifa and my groupmate. My name is Aisha Fika binti Samsuri. Today I'm going to start the presentation with introduction. This report is about the financial performance of two companies, which is Sun Surya Berhad and Melton Berhad from 2023 until 2024. Both companies operate in the same industry, which is property business, and they play a significant role in Malaysia hospitality, tourism and wellness industry, which are the key component of Malaysian economy and social development. Melton Berhad providing a high quality accommodation, shopping mall and leisure facility. As example, Park Green Pavilion Bukit Jalil that connected to Pavilion Bukit Jalil. And Sun Surya Berhad developed several projects across different industries, including property development and landscape such as Sun Surya City. The importance of financial ratio for the companies is that they act as analysis tools for manager, investor and interested party to interpret and evaluate firm performance based on financial statement. The ratio also used to highlight the weakness and strength of the firm.
Hi, my name is Durga Devi Shankar and my matric number is H22A1324. Next, I want to continue present background company which is Sun Surya Berhad. Sun Surya Berhad was established in 2005 by a team of engineers and environmental advocates to promote clean energy solutions with a strong focus on solar power. The company provides comprehensive solar services including the design, installation and maintenance of solar photovoltaic PV systems for residential, commercial and industrial sectors. In 2015, Sun Surya Berhad achieved a major milestone by completing one of the largest rooftop solar projects in Selangor, earning national recognition. After being listed on Bursa Malaysia's ACE market in 2017, the company expanded into ASEAN markets and invested in R&D to enhance solar efficiency and affordability. Sun Surya Berhad is committed to sustainability and social responsibility, actively engaging in green education, community outreach, and solar installations under privileged communities.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurfani binti Qais, my number is 2381538. I will present about background company for Melton Berhad. Melton Berhad, established in 1918 in Kuala Lumpur, is one of Malaysian leading property development. The company was formed from the merger of Kuan Chor Group, Bukit Rimau Development STMHD, and Domain Group, each of which had successful property development career prior to the merger. With expertise in master planning, green technology, and modern design, Melton Berhad strives to create harmonious community of high value. Over its 46 years of operation, the company has completed 26 projects across Malaysia, including the iconic developments such as Bukit Jalil, a 58 area that has become a modern lifestyle hub. Other projects include integrated development, luxury residence, and town planning that cater to premium lifestyle needs. Melton Berhad is committed to quality design, construction, and on-time project delivery. The company has also built strong relationship with client and partner through trust and excellent service, making it a leader in the Malaysian property industry.
Liquidity ratio. Liquidity ratio used to measure how liquid the firm to meet short-term obligation. It has three categories, which is current ratio, quick ratio and net working capital. First is current ratio. The formula for current ratio is current asset divided with current liabilities. For Melton Berhad, current ratio in 2023 is 1.18. Meanwhile, in 2024 is 1.27. For Sun Surya Berhad, in 2023 is 2.22 and in 2024 is 1.75. Next is quick ratio. Formula for quick ratio is current asset minus inventory and divide with current liability. For Melton Berhad, quick ratio in 2023 is 1.07 and in 2024 is 1.1. For Sun Surya Berhad, in 2023 is 1.338 and in 2024 is 1.08. Lastly is net working capital. The formula is current asset minus current liability. For Melton Berhad, net working capital in 2023 is 231,258. Meanwhile, in 2024 is 267,788. For Sun Surya Berhad, in 2023 is 681,971 and in 2024 is 471,270. That's all. Thank you.
For comparative analysis, we will look at the performance of two companies, Melton Berhad and Sun Surya Berhad, for the years 2023 and 2024. The main focus will be on the three liquidity ratio, current ratio, quick ratio, and net working capital. In 2023, the current ratio for Melton Berhad was 1.18, while Sun Surya Berhad recorded a higher value of 2.22. This showed that Sun Surya had a better ability to meet its short-term liabilities using current asset. For the quick ratio, Melton Berhad was at 1.07, while Sun Surya Berhad achieved 1.38. Sun Surya again showed a stronger position in covering short-term liability without relying on inventory. In terms of net working capital, Melton Berhad had 231,258 ringgit, whereas Sun Surya Berhad recorded a much higher value of 681,971 ringgit. This indicates that Sun Surya had a larger surplus of current asset after selling short-term liabilities. Moving to 2024, Melton Berhad current ratio slightly increased to 1.27, but Sun Surya Berhad remained higher at 1.75. For the quick ratio, Melton Berhad improved to 1.10, while Sun Surya Berhad slightly decreased to 1.08. However, both companies were nearly equal in this ratio for 2024. As for net working capital, Melton Berhad increased of 267,788 ringgit, but Sun Surya Berhad remained significantly higher at 471,270 ringgit.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Aufa Sri binti
Aziz, my matric number H23A23C. I will present the activity ratio of Sun Surya Berhad for the years 2023 and 2024. In 2023, the total asset turnover was 0.23 and it increased to 0.28 in 2024, indicating that Sun Surya become more efficient in using its asset. However, the receivable turnover decreased from 7.66 to 4.55, while the average collection period rose from 47.64 days to 80.14 days. This shows that debt collection becomes slower in 2024. In terms of inventory management, the inventory turnover increased from 0.80 to 1.06, while the fixed asset turnover remains stable between 1.69 and 1.66. In summary, Sun Surya show improvement in asset and inventory efficiency, but needs to improve its account receivable collection.
The activity ratio of Methon Berhad and Sun Surya Berhad for the years of 2003 and 2024. This ratio helps us understand how effectively the companies manage their asset, receivable, inventory and fixed asset. In 2023, Methon had a higher total asset turnover at 0.32 compared to Sun Surya at 0.23. By 2034, both companies record the same value of 0.28. This shows that Sun Surya improved while Methon slightly declined. Sun Surya is catching up in utilizing total asset to generate revenue. Methon account receivable turnover was 2.43 in 2023 and dropped to 1.85 in 2024. Meanwhile, Sun Surya was much higher in 2023 at 7.66 but dropped to 4.55 in 2034. So, for average location period, Methon from 150 days to 197 days, Sun Surya from 48 days to 70 days. Both companies are taking longer to collect payments, especially Methon in 2034 and Sun Surya still perform better in collection efficiency despite the drop. Methon recorded 4.35 in 2023 and decreased to 3.41 in 2034, and Sun Surya was 0.80 in 2023 and improved to 1.06 in 2034. So Methon managed inventory faster, but Sun Surya showed improvement year over year. Sun Surya is improving inventory movement in phasing, and in 2023 Methon got 3.39, Sun Surya got 1.96, and in 2034 Methon got 2.80, Sun Surya got 1.66. So Methon is more efficient in using fixed asset to generate sale. Sun Surya remain consistent but at a lower level. Sun Surya need to better utilize its fixed asset. So the conclusion, Methon Berhad generally show better asset efficiency, especially in inventory and fixed asset turnover. However, Sun Surya Berhad asset in account receivable management on top, both companies are seeing a decline in that area. Each company has its strength and area for improvement, and this ratio give valuable insight into their operational performance.
Okay, next, comparative analysis of Sun Surya Berhad and Methon Berhad for activity ratios in 2023. Methon is more efficient in terms of asset utilization, with a total asset turnover of 0.32 compared to Sun Surya 0.23. However, Sun Surya is much more efficient in debt collection, with a receivable turnover of 7.66 compared to 2.43 for Methon. Sun Surya average collection period is only 47 days compared to Methon's 115 days. Methon, on the other hand, has high inventory and fixed asset turnover, indicating efficiency in sale and fixed asset utilization. In conclusion, Sun Surya is stronger in debt control and cash flow management, while Methon is more efficient in asset utilization.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Cikwan Ruzana binti Cikwan Abdul Wahab, the matric number H23A2356. Today, I will be presenting the trend analysis, leverage ratio of Methon Berhad and the comparative analysis of average ratio for 2024. Let's look at the change in Methon Berhad debt from 2023 to 2024. In 2023, the debt ratio was 0.64. In 2024, it dropped to 0.58, meaning the company used less debt. Debt to equity ratio in 2023 was 1.78, and in 2024, it improved to 1.39. This shows the balance between debt and equity. Time interest paid in 2023, the ratio was negative 0.19, which was very weak. In 2024, it increased to 2.05, showing the company can now cover its interest costs. Now, let's compare the leverage ratio Methon with Sun Surya in 2024. In 2024, Methon debt ratio dropped to 0.58, while Sun Surya was slightly lower at 0.52. For debt to equity, Methon had 1.39 and Sun Surya had 1.10. In terms of time interest paid, Methon improved to 2.05, but Sun Surya was still higher at 3.72. Even though Sun Surya still had the lead, Methon showed big improvement compared to the year before.
Leverage ratios of Sun Surya Berhad. The debt ratio of Sun Surya Berhad in 2023 is 0.51 and 2024 is 0.52. The debt to equity ratio of Sun Surya Berhad in 2023 is 1.04 and 2024 is 1.10. The time interest earned ratio of Sun Surya Berhad in 2023 is 2.67 and 2024 is 3.72. Comparative analysis, leverage ratios 2023. Debt ratio. Multan Berhad is higher than Sun Surya Berhad, which is Multan Berhad is 0.64 and Sun Surya Berhad is 0.51. Debt to equity ratio. Multan Berhad is higher than Sun Surya Berhad, which is Multan Berhad is 1.78 and Sun Surya Berhad is 1.04. Time interest earned ratio. Multan Berhad smaller than Sun Surya Berhad, which is Multan Berhad is negative 0.19 and Sun Surya Berhad is 2.67.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nazatun Nadira binti Abdul Walid and my metric number is H23A1973. Today I would like to present about profitability ratio. Here's a comparison of Sun Surya Berhad and Melton's Berhad profitability ratio over 2023 and 2024. Starting with return on equity, Sun Surya remains stable around 2.7%, while Melton showed a strong recovery from a negative 7.9% in 2023 to a positive 5.6% in 2024. In terms of return on assets, Sun Surya dropped slightly while Melton again improved significantly from negative 3.8% to 1.3%, showing better use of their assets.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Amir Dina binti Muhammad Shahizam. My metric number is H23A2108. I will continue the profitability ratio 5. For profit margin, Sun Surya Berhad increased from 25.1% to 28.5%, indicating better cost control or higher pricing. Melton Berhad margin stayed almost flat around 19%. Finally, looking at net profit margin, Sun Surya Berhad declined from 6% to 4%, which may signal pricing increases. Meanwhile, Melton Berhad had a strong turnaround, moving from a negative 10.2% loss to a 4.35% profit. Overall, while Sun Surya showed stability, Melton Berhad demonstrated significant improvement in 2024, especially in profitability and financial recovery. Thank you.
Overall analysis for Melton Berhad based on its financial performance in 2023 and 2024. Melton shows some improvement, especially in profitability and debt management. From 2023 to 2024, the debt ratio went down from 0.64 to 0.58, showing less premiums and borrowing. In 2023, Melton made a loss, but in 2024, it recorded a net profit margin of 4.35% and return on equity increased to 5.6%. However, the average collection period became longer, from 150 to 197 days, which may affect cash flow. In conclusion, Melton is recovering well but still need to focus on faster debt collection and controlling costs to stay financially strong.
I will share a brief financial analysis of Sun Surya Berhad for the years 2023 and 2024, a company that has shown resilience and consistency in real estate sector. Sun Surya maintains a strong liquidity position over the 2 years. On top, the current ratio dropped slightly from 2.22 to 1.75 and the quick ratio from 1.38 to 1.08. The company still have enough current asset to meet its short-term liabilities. In fact, in net working capital remained high over 471 million ringgit in 2024 and showing good control over its short-term financial obligation. In terms of efficiency, Sun Surya show improvement in asset and inventory management. The total asset turnover increased from 0.23 to 0.28 and the inventory turnover rose from 0.80 to 1.06, a sense of better stock management. However, there was a decline in account receivable turnover from 7.66 to 4.55, meaning the company is taking longer to collect payments. The average collection period to over 18 days, which could affect cash flow if not addressed.
So, in conclusion, the financial analysis show that Sun Surya Berhad recorded a more stable and consistent performance compared to Melton Berhad. Sun Surya is strong in terms of liquidity and receivable collection, but there is still room to improve profitability and asset efficiency. On the other hand, Melton Berhad shows signs of recovery in 2024 after a loss in 2023, but still needs to improve debt collection and cost control. Both companies have strong potentials, and with the right financial strategy, they can remain competitive in the property industry. Thank you.